Good morning, everybody. We are live from the heart of UW-Stout's campus. My name is Jason Horzeski.
And I'm Melinda Hebert.
And we are welcoming you to the UW-Stout Homecoming Parade for 2024. Like I said, we are sitting outside the Memorial Student Center. We have our first few floats making their way down the hill here. So while we are waiting for them, we're going to chat a little bit about what's happening today for homecoming and what's been happening this whole week for homecoming, because it's been a busy week so far.
Many events.
Many events.
And good weather.
And great weather. We can't beat this weather. I can't get over it. It's almost
Perfect.
November. It's 50s, sun shining. So we are, today we have the Stout soccer team, the women's soccer team, is playing at 2 o'clock p.m. at Nelson Field, and they're playing UW-Whitewater. That'll be a big game. The big game of the day, though, I have to say, is that the homecoming football game, because not only is it the homecoming football game, it is the war on I-94, the war on 94. So the UW-Stout Blue Devil football team is going to be taking on the UW-Eau Claire Blue Goals at 1 o'clock p.m. As far as the war on 94 goes, Melinda, did you know that these teams have played annually every year since 1925?
I did not know that.
This is the 95th overall meeting.
Wow.
Eau Claire leads the series 51-43.
Okay.
But Stout has won the last 8 and 9 of the last 10. So the teams began playing for the trophy in 2008, and Stout has won it the last 8 years. So we're going to try to keep it. We're going to try to keep it here at Stout, because I know, you being a blue gold alum.
Hey, you know what?
Can you answer the age-old question? What is a blue gold? I mean, I see some EC jackets here.
I knew this was going to come up. I knew this was coming up. Okay, now I get to age myself. When I graduated in '89, it was a bird with scaly legs, and now I'm looking at the logo, and they are just showing the bird head.
Well, okay.
So
it's changed over time.
It has changed over time.
Well, we have got our first entrant in the parade coming down the hill here. We have the UW-Stout Police Department. And the police department on campus strives to create a safe campus. They have a loud siren there. Safe campus for living and learning with programs and resources available. Looks like we have our new chief, Gregory Colossus, driving in the float, and we have Officer Kevin in the seat next to him there.
Can always tell when a parade starts.
Can always tell, yes. You get the loud sirens, the
best seats in the house. Oh boy, here we have more sirens, more lights. The kids like that.
More lights and sirens.
We have the Menominee Fire and Rescue. So they're representing, I think they have, well, this is Station 1.
Station 1, yes. Yes.
And so here they are, loud and proud. What will we do without our EMS services, right?
Yes, thank you to them for all their service and everything that they do, putting their lives on the line every day.
Yes, and they do training every so often, and they inspect our buildings.
And of course, right behind the fire department there, we have our color guard with the ROTC Northwoods Battalion. So the Northwoods Battalion for the ROTC is comprised of ROTC members from UW River Falls, UW Stevens Point, and UW-Stout. The battalion, Northwoods Battalion, started in 1968 and expanded to UW-Stout in 2005. So thank you to them for our color guard service today.
We have a little bit of time before our next float. Should we talk about some of the awards they're giving out to our alumni?
Yeah, let's do that, because we had actually we have 5 of them,
yes.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, if I can count correctly.
Yes.
So we have 5 alumni that we recognized. Actually, there was a reception last night for them, too, at the Memorial Student Center. So our first one we want to talk about is our Distinguished Alumni Award winner, who was Laura Benrud. So Laura is a recently retired Wisconsin Credit Union CEO. She had a 40-year career there, with 10 of those years being the CEO for Wisconsin Credit Union. She has a Master's of Science in Management Technology here from UW-Stout. She took her first class at UW-Stout in organizational leadership while working at Wisconsin. She served on numerous boards for the Menominee and Dunn County area, and also served on the UW-Stout Foundation Board for 3 years. To young students and graduates, Laura says, throughout your career, be kind and continue to look for opportunities to meet new people and learn new things. Look for a career that makes you proud and happy.
What a great quote that is.
Very great. Very good advice to those young folks out there.
I'm going to talk about the Trailblazer Award. This year, the person that won was Mara Dietrich, and she graduated from the apparel design and development area, and upon graduation, she founded her own business. It's called the Mara Marie Bridal in Minneapolis, in a very small studio to start with. And you can tell that she is working hard because her brand has since grown, and she celebrated her flagship boutique's grand opening in London.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Wow.
Yes, and so she and her bridal gowns have been featured in various international publications, such as Style Me Pretty, Magnolia Rouge, and The Wedding Sparrow, and she's won several accolades, international awards.
You know, you hear a lot about people starting out small businesses in their home, in their garage, in their studio apartment, what have you, and so it's certainly a lot of hard work to make that happen. While we are, looks like we got our other floats coming down the hill here, so
Yes.
we're going to talk really quickly about one more award winner,
Yep.
Our Luminary Award winner, and that is to Wade Lambertstein. Okay, Wade Lambertstein. It's a fun name to say. Not quite
Yes,
as
it
fun
is.
as my name, but it's a fun name to say. So, and I know Wade because we've worked with him here at Stout
Yes.
doing some signs, but he is the owner and proprietor of Vintage Sign Shop in Menominee. Started the business from scratch in his basement after earning a Bachelor of Fine Art and Graphic Design here at Stout. His signs adorn places in the Memorial Student Center, Lining Kugel's Lodge, Silver Dollar Saloon, Mabel Tainer Center for the Arts. Vintage Shine Shop was named the 2014 Menominee Chamber of Commerce Small Business of the Year Award and received the 2023 and 2024 Menominee Preserving Our Heritage Award for his work downtown. And that work that he has downtown are a couple murals. He's also painted murals in 8 different states. And then those murals downtown he has collaborated with UW-Stout students on. In addition to all of that, Wade serves as a guest lecturer for the School of Art and Design at Stout.
Busy fellow.
Busy fellow. Busy fellow.
And proud alumni.
Very proud alumni. So I think we...
Yep, we have somebody coming. Should we talk about one more award real quick?
Yeah, let's do that quick.
Let's do that.
Because they're going to be walking here, so we can talk about that.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So the Chancellors Award goes to Bill Flesch this year. He's the Chief Development Officer and Treasurer for Gordon Flesch Company, Inc. He and his company did an in-kind gift of new state-of-the-art printing equipment, which helped this university's expansion of the digital process lab, which is very important, which opened in May of 2022. This 3,000 square foot lab in the Applied Arts building is used by more than 1,000 students here on campus.
Wow.
Flesch believes that UW-Stout impacted his career. Simply put, quote, "Without my degree, there is no career. I will always be thankful to UW-Stout and my professors for the commitment to my future."
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. And here they come too, folks. The award winners are walking with our Chancellor, Catherine Frank, who is the 7th Chancellor in the history of UW-Stout. Also with her husband, the First Gentleman, Joe Dvorsky. So all 5 of our Alumni Award winners, as well as our Chancellor and the First Man, Joe Dvorsky, they're walking with those alumni and those winners.
That's awesome.
We
have a mascot right in front of us.
Oh, yes,
here.
I forgot about Blaze. You can't forget about Blaze.
No.
And it looks like we're going to get a show here, Melinda. It
Yes,
looks like
it
we've
does.
got the
Right
Jazz
in front of
Project
us.
and the stunt team. So
Wow.
Let's take a listen.
Yep, let's do it.
Excellent, excellent. We had our UW-Stout fight song there in conjunction with the Jazz Project and the Cheer and Stunt team. Wonderful.
We're actually standing right next to the judges table, so I bet you know what, I hate to break this to you, it wasn't because we're standing here that they performed.
It wasn't for us?
It was probably for,
the judges?
Yep, we'll call a spade a spade.
We will. All right, well, either way, it was wonderful.
It was.
For our great judges here. So, next in line, we have the Hmong Student Organization as our next float. The Hmong Student Organization is a multicultural student organization established in 1988 to provide social, cultural, and academic enrichment to its members and to bridge with other student organizations as well as the surrounding community.
Awesome.
Great. Great representation there.
Yes. Next, we have the UW-Stout Wellness Pros. The Wellness Pros is a peers reaching out, our undergraduate peer health educators who provide outreach on campus. Watch for them at tabling events, and they're very important with our residence hall programming events and large campus events. They have tons of fun. The members always provide insight and well-produced programs for students on campus.
Excellent. And you probably heard the Antique Auto Club going right in front of us there. So a long-standing organization at Stout. They have 205 members, welcome different people. They try to promote automotive knowledge and involve members in different events and activities to engage them in all things surrounding the world of automotive. Stout Auto Club has been a loyal and consistent participant of this very parade for decades. So thank you to that. They got a nice car there. It looks like, I don't know what they've got. Is that some sort of, I'm not really a car guy, so I don't really know.
I'm not either, but it's beautiful.
Yes.
And you know, they're going along with the theme, which is Stoutlantis this year. So they have the netting in front. That's a good float.
A couple of Tritons.
Yeah,
yes.
I love it. Well, next we have Parrot Bay Tanning, a local business here in Menominee, located on Broadway Street in between the Log Jam and UW-Stout General Services building. Prairie Bear offers tanning. I can't hear myself, that's the problem.
It's
tanning beds,
coming up here.
sauna, and boutique. They're open 7 days a week with a variety of membership options.
Excellent. So we have a couple groups running together here.
Yes, we do.
So a very loud group in front of us right now is Gamma Sigma Sigma National Sorority and Phi Sigma Phi. We'll talk about them in a second because we've also got looks like our international club is joining us here as well.
Yeah, I see that. Wow, colorful bunch here.
Yes.
They build bridges between our international students and our domestic students here at UW-Stout. Moreover, they help the international students connect with the wider Stout campus and as well as the Menominee community. This is achieved through social and educational events. Their yearly signature event is the International Night, formerly called the International Fair. Great displays, culture. I can smell the delicious food wafting from the Great Hall.
The Great Hall, yep.
One of my favorite events.
And one of our things here, as I work in dining services on campus, and we do partner with our international folks for the International Week as well to create some dishes in the cafeteria for those international students on campus. We have about 220 international students on campus, so a large population. I did want to chat about Gamma Sigma Sigma and our Phi Sigma Phi because they were all kind of running together. So our Gamma Sigma Sigma and Phi Sigma Phi were the number 12 entrants in our parade today. So Gamma Sigma Sigma is all about service to the community. Their purpose is to assemble college and university students in the spirit of service to humanity and to develop friendships among students of all races and creeds. Gamma Sigma Sigma promotes a lifelong commitment to service and diversity in an environment of unity and equality while creating opportunities for growth. And then our Phi Sigma Phi fraternity was established to provide all college men free choice and the opportunity to be a part of a national fraternity without the prejudice or prejudgment. Through the participation in the rituals and activities of the fraternity, it is hoped that an atmosphere develops which leads to wholesome and productive mental, moral, emotional, physical, and spiritual. So I tell you, both of all those groups came together. They're making a lot of noise. They were loud. It's great to have that energy.
I was going to say
here on campus.
They were spirited.
They were spirited, which is great.
That's just what we need.
Which is great. So I think we were looking at our next flow, and I see a large cow coming. I can only imagine who that would be.
Yeah.
But it's coming down the hill here. So while we're waiting for the cows to come home, shall we say?
I got that.
You got that one? All right, great. While we're waiting for those, we do have one more award winner from last night's Alumni Awards that we want to chat about, and that is our University Partner Award. And the winner of that was Dale Evans with his company Evco Plastics. So an alumni-owned and operated organization which employs about 40 alumni from various engineering programs, including plastics, manufacturing, mechanical, and engineering technology. Evco hires UW students and graduates alike because they arrive with real-world sensibilities and offer practical solutions to problems. They're eager to learn and collaborate, continuing to push for what's next in plastics. Evco Plastics supports Blue Devil athletics and scholarships, and UW-Stout's plastic engineering program for nearly 15 years, which is excellent.
That
excellent
is amazing.
program. Evco is also a Career Services Partnership Program Platinum member and attends the Career Services biannual career fairs held right here in the Student Center. So Dale Evans, Evco Plastics, congratulations. Congratulations to all of our Alumni Award winners. I mean, so many great alumni doing great things, both for our Stout community, but also for the larger community and for our world. I mean, with
It's great. It's great to share their success.
Yes, yes, it is excellent.
Hey,
So,
I wanted to mention that we mentioned earlier we were standing next to some judges. So there's a
Yes.
judges table right here on 3rd, right next to us.
Yep.
And that is made up of Ian Foley from our youth protection, and we have Katie Leister, who's a student here. We have Dana Olson, who works in financial services.
Yep.
And lastly, Simon Brown, who works in our EDI office.
Yes.
And we also have 3 judges that are located in front of Mabel Tainter, the theater there, and that is Dan Friedman from CSTEM. We have Hannah Phelps from the Art and School of Art and Design, and then Sandy Scott, who is our Dean of Students.
Dean of Students, yes.
They have a tough job.
And yes, they have a very tough job. We appreciate the help of our judges deciding who would be the best in show, if you will. All right, what's this cow we got coming on the street
I don't
here,
know,
Melinda?
but is the cow bringing the music?
I think,
like it.
well, it should be, I would think.
Right. I believe that's Quick Trip.
Quick Trip.
That is store number 498. The location is on Broadway across from the Price Commons. Menominee has 4 Quick Trips in Menominee.
Wow.
You can't have enough.
No, you can never have enough.
Is there such a thing as too many? I doubt it. Broadway, Highway 29, east towards the hospital, and exits 41 and 45. Milk, glazers, hot food, gas, and much, much more.
I mean, you just can't beat it. You just can't beat
the
it.
huge cow.
No, I mean the cow. Look at
right
that.
there.
You can't beat the cow.
No.
And the bananas and everything
That
else
is
that they have.
amazing.
All right, after them we have our UW-Stout water ski team. So the water ski team is a group of students who actively participate in the sports of water skiing and wakeboarding. And they've got a megaphone apparently too.
Yes, they do.
So they participate in all of those different kinds of events. Club is open to all Stout students. And you know, you talk about Stoutlantis for a theme, right? I mean, the water ski team, they're constantly on the water.
They're kind of a shoe-in for something.
I would think so. Look at, and they've even got somebody they're towing. So let's just hope that the police didn't see them towing, you know, the skateboard behind. But I'm sure that had a lot better balance than I do.
He's water skiing.
Yes,
he's water skiing. Is what he's doing.
That's awesome. All right, right behind our water ski team, we have our UW-Stout Student Association. So the mission of SSA is to evaluate student voices through their participation in university development and decision-making, student democracy, and promotion of campus justice for all. The SSA is UW-Stout's governance body made up of 25 senators and a 9-person exec board. They have 7 of their own standing committees, and they serve on 44 committees campus-wide. Shared governance is at the core of UW institutions, and things work better over the long run with input from students, faculty, academic staff, and university staff. This year's president is Alex Kupf, who is the 8th 2-term president since 1959 and is president of the 54th and now 55th Congresses.
What a great way for our students to learn about leadership.
Yes, absolutely, and shared governance.
Well, our next float, I guess, here we are, the School of Psychology, and
Yes.
they have a cute dog with them.
Yes, very cute. I know, I was distracted by the dog. I was distracted by the dog myself.
Well, the psychology department's purpose is to engage themselves in others in discovery, critical thinking, and self-development in order to foster growth as enlightened citizens able to enrich the lives in local and global communities. The department offers a BS in psychology and a master's in applied industrial organizational psychology, as well as minors in cognitive neuroscience, psychology, human resource management.
Wow.
Very important.
Very important. So it looks like our next float coming down the road here is our Blue Devils dance team. So
Awesome.
the Blue Devils dance team, which is a co-ed varsity sport, currently has 31 members. And the dance team performs in competitions across the nation, halftime of the football games, and it looks like right now,
Yes.
too. I mean,
Yeah.
talking nationwide, and right now I think we're going to get a little dance.
We
here.
are, and it's for us,
for us.
not the judges.
Excellent job by our UW-Stout dance team.
They kick really high.
They do kick a lot.
You know, I believe I pulled a groin muscle just watching.
Me too. I was going to say that same thing. Coached by Sammy, Molly, and Tiffany, our UW-Stout dance team. Who's up next here, Melinda?
We have Alpha Phi. Oh, they're singing and Oh my goodness, they have a mermaid.
I see. It looks like Ariel on the front of the ship there.
Yep. The Gamma Sigma chapter of Alpha Phi was founded by at University of Wisconsin-Stout in 1958 by a group of sharp, lively women. The successful beginning of their chapter was made possible by a few young women with great dreams and undying dedication to the concept of sisterhood. The continued growth and success of Gamma Sigma is dependent upon future members who hold the same type of dedication and dreams.
Excellent.
Is that a wooden ship?
It looks like a full wooden ship. They went all out for that. Wow. Very nice.
That is very nice.
Very nice. And behind Alpha Phi, coming the next to float, is our UW-Stout women's basketball team. So last season, the women went 23-8 overall, 8-6 in conference. They were the WIAC tournament champs last year, and they earned a bid to the NCAA tournament, made it all the way to the Sweet 16. So excellent season last year for the Blue Devils. Hopefully they can keep it up this year with head coaches Hannah Iverson, assistant coaches Alexis Foley, and Kylie Fanning are our assistant coaches for our women's basketball team.
And it's so great to see all of the spotlight put on women's basketball this year.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Nationwide.
Yes, with Caitlin Clark, we'd love to see women's basketball and see it doing well.
Exactly. Next we have the UW men's basketball. Now last season their record was 12-15 and then 6-8 in the conference. Made it to the semifinals of the WIAC tournament. The head coach is Jim Lake, and the assistant coach is Tom Webb.
And it looks like Jim and Tom are driving the vehicle there.
Oh, they're
driving. They're trying to bribe the judges right now with a lot of candy.
Yeah, they're throwing some candy.
Basketball's coming over. Candy. Oh, they're trying to get the judges to make a shot.
Yeah, I think we need some candy. Oh, there.
We got some candy. See, ask and you shall receive. All right, after the men's basketball team, we have UREC, University Recreation, which is the fitness center, stout adventures, intramural sports, sports clubs, open rec opportunities, and special events. UREC has 100 student employees, including referees, programmers, graphic designers, fitness staff, the stout adventure staff, and their mission is to provide an avenue for lifelong engagement, healthy activity, and experimental learning. And it looks like we have King Titan up there on top of the canoe.
That looks a little dangerous. I hope he's got a seatbelt
strapped in. I mean, I wish I was. And it looks like we have coming up next, it looks like we have the Menominee Lions Club right after. So our Lions Club here in town, the involvement and presence in the community has grown in recent years, including over 4 major annual fundraisers and a host of community service and outreach projects, such as diabetes awareness, diabetes prevention, preventing blindness and hearing impaired. The Lions Club is 77 years old, and it looks like we've got Miss Linda Kostick is driving the truck there, sponsored by Northtown Ford, right here in Menominee. And right behind her, handing out candy, is Rick, who is a big member of the Lions Club as well. So thank you to the Lions Club.
What a great group and what they do for the area. Very important work. Well, next we have the Society of Automotive Engineering, aka the Baja Club. This club has been at Stout for over 20 years. They design, build, and constantly tinker with their handmade Baja cars.
Now that looks fun.
Yeah, they look like little Dune bugs. This group competes in regional and national collegiate competitions in addition to hosting competitions locally. Their Backwoods Baja competition.
Wow. Now that looks like a lot of fun.
Right. It kind of does.
I kind of want in on that after this, but
yeah.
I'd probably get hurt.
I don't know if they would.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't let us do it.
No, you have to be in the club.
We'd have to, yes. All right, next on the list here we have our Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity, and they strive to create an atmosphere for young men to be successful in all social, scholarship, and business environments. Networking you cannot find anywhere else on campus, along with a friendship and a bond with brothers that will last a lifetime. Their main goal is advancing the highest standards of friendship, scholarship, leadership, and service to their members throughout their lives.
Oh, they brought their dog.
They brought their dog. Yes, I love seeing the dogs today. We've had quite a few dogs. It's been kind of distracting.
It's all holds bar. We're going to bring the dog for some extra points. What have we here?
Is this the last, the final?
Yes, this is the student centers, near and dear to my heart. I wrapped up my career with them in or 10 years actually, I worked with student centers.
And we miss you, and we're so really glad you came back to do this.
I retired in May,
we got to see you, so thank you for your years.
The Student Center is made up of so many services that are important to students, including dining services, our custodial area involvement, Stout fitters, conferences and events, the service center, student government, Stoutonia, advising, BDP advising, ETC, and cash management. And they have really taken the leap here with the Stoutlantis.
Yes, I see that, and they've got the SS Student Center.
They have the King Triton. I wonder who that is.
Do they have King Triton on there?
Yeah, right there.
Wow. Yes, he's looking good. Yes, look at King Triton. We got
He's aiming his scepter at us. I don't know if that's good.
Did you see the under the MSC? I like that. Now that's clever.
We have some jellyfish, and there's a little crab.
There's some little crab.
With the mermaid.
Yes.
That is amazing. That's awesome.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I believe last year they won Best in Show.
Did they? Oh,
yeah.
They might be on track for that again.
Yeah,
of course, they always get the last slot, so maybe that's something too. But
exactly.
Anyways, well, good. Well, that is going to be a wrap for our homecoming parade for this year. So, Melinda, thank you for helping out again this year.
Anytime.
Thank you to the UW-Stout Homecoming Committee, to all of our great judges, both here and up by the Mabel Tanner. We thank those judges. Again, they got a hard job in front of them today. We want to remind everybody, I know a lot of you guys are watching at home, obviously all of you are if you're listening to us talk. We have that football game at 1 o'clock today. That can be viewed on the WIAC network. So you can actually, if you're live streaming this, you can live stream the football game, available on the WIAC network. So is that soccer game too at 2 o'clock p.m. on the WIAC network. So
I wanted to point out too that Stout Fitters, our bookstore, spiritware shop, that is located in the Memorial Student Center, is also having a pop-up shop down prior to the game. I think they're going to stay there by the arena till about halftime.
Yep.
And then they're going to come back, and you can also visit and they're of course open in the building.
Yes. So
that's kind of new for this year.
So if you're at the game and you want to get some new gear, some treats from the concession stand, all good things. So with that, thank you, Melinda, again. Thank you, everybody, for a great year, and happy homecoming. Thanks for watching.